My name is Yassin. I was born in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and I grew up in London, Ontario. Yeah, my dad, when he was in Mogadishu, he got a scholarship to two schools, Michigan State University and Oklahoma State University. There was the bus to Michigan and the bus to Oklahoma, and I don't know what pulled him there. There's no black people in Oklahoma for sure. In the neighborhood that I grew up in, there was kids from everywhere. Like whenever there was a crisis in the world, the school that I was at would have an influx of kids from Kosovo, kids from Sudan, kids from all over the place. Like my best friends growing up were Cambodian, they were Kurdish, they were Jamaican, they were Pakistani. The things that I love the most, and I think the things that I want to do the most are create those kind of like singular, intimate, here today, gone to tomorrow kind of experiences for people. Things people can take and kind of cherish forever. It's Okay is, I think at its core, an intimate concert series, kind of stem from my sense of, I think, not always being felt welcome in certain spaces, and knowing there's a lot of other folks like me who kind of feel the same. And this is like specifically pertaining to, the live concert experience. Although I know the band wants to see me, the space where it's held in creates barriers for folks like me to feel unwelcome. And so I thought if I could create spaces for live music presentation and house them in spaces that don't have those, preconceived connotations. Like when I put a show in an auto body shop, when I put a show in a boxing gym, there's nothing that's already there that tells you how to feel. And so that's kind of where It's Okay started. Pool Blood, Miriam came onto my radar through a mutual friend named Nala, who I just said, saw on Instagram, and she had posted like an acoustic version of a song she did, and I listened to it probably 30 times and ended up just like messaging her and be like, I really, really enjoyed listening to this. I really love this. It's beautiful. I can imagine being like a young Somali woman, and the path she chose to be a musician, and not only be a musician, but also, be someone who does kind of like pop punk. Like I can hear, what her mother would say to her, like we're connected in that way. But I'm like super proud of her for, being who she is, and creating the music that she's creating. And if I can be like a small part of her story, all the better. So this is kind of the first time, I was like, part of, putting together a live music performance, and we were ambitious in, how we wanted to shoot it and what we wanted to look like. I am happy, absolutely. I'm proud of the folks that, I was able to pull together to help in this project. It was also kind of a new experience for her as well. I guess the proof is in the pudding, but I am proud. I am proud, absolutely, of the work that we did. When young kids who look like me come into a space that, that I've created, I want them to see, me. I want them to see the team that I put together, and think to themselves, I can do this too. I just want to inspire. If you have an idea in your brain, the only thing that's stopping you from achieving it is you. I think everyone is creative. Everyone is smart. Everyone has potential. Everyone is capable. You just have to go for it.